Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Elk Mound High School for the 2019 Senior Awards Program. My name is Hugh Goodrich, and it is my great pleasure to have you with us this evening. It is unbelievable to think that already it is time to say farewell to this year's seniors. It seems like we were just sitting in this very same place welcoming them as new freshmen. The time has gone fast, but the time has been well spent. Tonight we pause and we acknowledge all of the wonderful things that these outstanding young men and women have done over their 4 years in high school. I would ask you now to please rise and join me in welcoming Elk Mound High School's class of 2019.
Hold on. You got a good spot. Yeah, late in the back row.
I would ask you all to now please join me in honoring our country as we say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Please be seated. The first honors we will be giving out this evening are our Educational Achievement, Educational Excellence, and Honor Awards. Here to present those this evening are Elk Mound High School Principal, Mr. Paul Kling, and Elk Mound Superintendent, Mr. Eric Wright.
First, I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. It's my privilege to convey honor cords with Mr. Wright, our superintendent, this evening. In addition to receiving honor cords tonight, students will be receiving the Presidential Awards for Academic Achievement and Academic Excellence. At this time, I would like to read for you a message from our nation's President and also a message from the Secretary of Education. Mrs. Trump and I are pleased to congratulate you on receiving the 2019 President's Education Award. It is a privilege to join your family, friends, school, and community in celebrating your wonderful achievement. The success and education of our youth are vitally important to the future of America and the entire world. Your distinguished commitment to learning gives us great hope. Our nation is strengthened by your hard work, leadership, and academic excellence. We encourage you to continue to believe in yourself, strive toward even greater accomplishments, and pursue your dreams no matter the obstacle. May God bless you and the United States of America. President Donald Trump. Congratulations on being selected as a 2019 President's Education Award recipient. The President's Education Awards program was founded in 1983. Every year since then, the program has provided our nation's elementary, middle, and high schools with the opportunity to recognize graduating students who meet high standards of academic excellence and those who have given their best effort, often overcoming obstacles to their learning. The President and I are honored to celebrate your accomplishments and join your family and community in honoring you. By setting goals for your education and working hard to reach them, you are building a bright future for yourself and inspiring others to follow their own paths to success. I also encourage you to make the most of your studies and become a lifelong learner. You can discover new ideas and help lead your community and our country. President Donald Trump and I believe in you. As a 2019 award recipient, you remind us of the power of education in the lives of our students across the nation. Congratulations and best wishes for your continued success, Betsy DeVos. At this time, I would like to call forward students who have earned silver honor cords by maintaining a B+ grade average. Students, after receiving your honor cords from Mr. Wright, you may pick up your Presidential Achievement Certificates and pins. All right. Hannah Karen. Ryan Flynn. Amber Gilbertson. Matthew Gillespie. Ashley Gunderson Morris. Hannah Hollister. Ethan Canta. Marcus Casakaitis. Marcus Kimblum. Alyssa Lauer. Alexis Lee. Hunter Lemler. Deanna Leon. Elena Lesmeister. Brett Liu. Toujours Andy Lohr. Maxwell Marquardt. Theodore Paul. Ruben Reek. Paige Romanowski. Brady Rosenthal. Kayla Ruppelt. Kenneth Shu. Hannah Simpson. Sydney Simpson. Jocelyn Sorensen. Taylor Thompson. Quinn Tynan. Audrey Westcott. Andrew Williams. Charlie Woolhouse. And Ryan Zerbakken. At this time, I would like to call forward students who have earned gold honor cords by maintaining an A grade average. Students, after receiving your honor cords from Mr. Wright, you may pick up your presidential certificates and pins. Nathaniel Beagle, Nate. Abigail Curry. Victoria Fassbender. Jonathan Kettler. Dylan McLaughlin. Danielle Olson. Slater Pavleski. Alana Plosh. Brooke Plosh. Amanda Sam. Noah Charlotte. Caitlin Schifferl. Colton Ward. Two students will also be receiving medallions this evening to recognize their outstanding academic achievements. These students are first and second in their class and have the honor of addressing the public at Friday night's graduation ceremony. It is my pleasure to present this year's salutatorian, Miss Morgan Radke. It is also my pleasure to present this year's valedictorian, Mr. Cameron Johnson.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wright. Thank you very much. I just want to give Mr. Kling an awful lot of credit. He's been doing his best to learn a lot of new names in a short amount of time, so well done, Mr. Kling. The next award we have this evening is actually coming from our Language Arts Department. We have the Forensics Awards and the English Awards and Drama Club Awards. Here to present those for us this evening, it is my pleasure to welcome Ms. Hahn and Ms. Jackson to the podium.
According to many surveys that ask people about their fears, death is only the second worst fear. The number one fear for most people is public speaking. Jerry Seinfeld once famously joked that if you were at a funeral, most people there would rather be lying in the casket than delivering the eulogy. Thankfully, we have an organization that helps dedicated students to overcome this fear and develop skills that many people would rather just ignore. It is the Wisconsin High School Forensics Association. Elk-Mound students who have been in forensics aren't just stronger speakers because of their membership, they are stronger individuals. The following students participated in forensics for 1 year: Madison Yang, Sierra Lind, Elena Lesmeister, there we go, Audrey Westcott, Shua Lore, and Eli Strong. One student participated in forensics for 2 years, that's Dakota Potter. And finally, 2 seniors were dedicated to forensics all 4 years of high school. They advanced to state competition each year, and this year they finally took home a perfect score and a gold medal. They each year did a play acting duo together, and that's Isabel Hay and Chai Vane.
All right, I am here to present the awards for participation in Drama Club on behalf of myself and Mrs. Jones, who couldn't be here tonight. Kind of the cool thing about this class is there are 10 seniors who've had at least 2 years of participation or more in Drama Club. So whether it's crew or acting, so we just want to recognize those students tonight. So we're going to start with seniors who've had 2 years of service. So the first one is Shua Lore. Not here, okay. Anna Shu. No. Eli Strong. Taylor Thompson. Chai Vang. Audrey Westcott. And Jackie Williams. Next, we would like to honor one student who's had 3 years of service in Drama Club, and that is Savannah Topper. And then we have 2 seniors who've participated all 4 years in drama, and so they are Isabel Hay and Dakota Potter.
We have one more theater award. Ms. Jones wanted to be here to award this, but she wrote some pleasant words about this person. Isabel Hay has left a lasting impact on the drama club program. She has played such diverse roles as Mrs. Darling in Peter Pan, a Rose in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and the sassy Scarlet in the murder mystery at the Murder Mystery. Additionally, she has been in charge of costumes and makeup for the last 2 productions. She didn't simply pick costumes for characters, she had entire vision boards for each character. Her costume and makeup designs helped the actors transform beautifully into the characters they were playing. During the costume selection process, Isabel made sure that we purchased costumes that would not only work for the current year productions, but for future plays as well. Through her work as a costume designer, she will positively impact the drama club for years to come. We are also very grateful for her leadership skills as she has guided younger adult actors to work together as a team. Thank you for everything, Isabel. We give you the annual William Shakespeare Ducky Theater Award.
Okay, we're almost done, I promise. We have one more award, and that is the English Department Award. So this honors a student who has achieved a great deal in English over the last 4 years of his or her high school career. And so the English department got together to decide, and like always, it's a pretty tough decision. So we're really happy to recognize this year's senior. This person has been a joy to have in class. They have been really quite honest and sometimes very humorous in classroom discussions, which is really refreshing. They have also demonstrated tremendous growth in writing by having a unique voice and insightful perspective. And I think this person might be surprised, but we would like to congratulate Amanda Sum.
Thank you very much, Ms. Hahn and Ms. Jackson. Next in our program, we have the Technology Education Awards. It is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Otto to the podium at this time to present those.
I wondered how we were going to get to 2 hours. Well, I have a few awards here as a technology education teacher. I also have a few other awards that I give out or a few other things I'd like to mention. 720, does that mean anything to any of you? It's about how many days ago we started this as freshmen. Okay. So, first lunch, who were my first lunch? You know, thanks for putting up with me as your supervisor for 4 years, right? It's a long time. 720 days. Now, the next, homeroom. Yeah, look at the high up, a nice they can see. All right, there. those guys had to endure a lot with me. 720 days. Or 7,200 minutes. 120 hours total, or 30 hours a year. That's a lot to spend with Mr. Outdorf, and they survived, so congratulations to them. Next, I have a couple awards here to hand out, I guess I should say. First one goes to Ruben Reck. He's completed the Wisconsin Youth Apprenticeship Level 1 in the recognition of completing the requirements for certificate of, let's restart. Wisconsin Youth Apprenticeship Level 1, Ruben Reek. This is recognized for completing the requirements for the Youth Apprenticeship Certificate in the Transportation, Distribution, and Logistics pathway. Ruben? This required 2 semesters of coursework and 450 hours worth of actual out-of-school work time. So, congratulations. Next award, I'd like to recognize are people who were involved in making of the senior frame this year. So, those people, if you would stand when we read your name: Dylan McLaughlin, Noah Charlau, Keaton Erickson, Hannah Simpson, Alyssa Lauer, and Abby Casper. Okay, so the next award, again, everybody that hasn't had the opportunity, but I'm a little, if you haven't guessed, sorry, I'm a little different than the rest of the teachers as a high school shop teacher, and I just want everyone that had to participate in one of my classes and endure me, just stand up if you would. If everybody that did that. Okay, so it's a requirement. But they survived. Everybody, right? We did it? Nice job. All right. So now I'm going to ask you to sit down as I go through some things. So if you had the one class, congratulations. But if you had more than 2 classes, stay standing. So if you only had the one, okay, still pretty good representation. How about 3? Okay, I've seen some confused faces. Think about 4 years, how many classes? Teacher's assistant, tutor, those types of classes. Okay, you got all those? See some guys counting. Take your shoes off, some of you if you have to. All right, so let's go. Let's jump right to 5. 5 or more classes. Now don't count homeroom with me. Okay, we still have some standing. 6, 7. See a pattern here. 8, 9, 10. We're left with 1 standing in the background. We should have 2, but one person was unable to be here tonight. This award that I'm handing out is an honorary tech ed teacher award. It's going to Dylan McLaughlin and Keaton Erickson. It's recognizing both of them for going above and beyond the requirement by taking each. It's tied up 16 different classes or opportunities to be in my room. Now, that's a lot. Let's go back to the numbers. 16 classes, that's 720 class periods. That's one full year of in my room all day. Now, not all at the same time, but over the 4 years, right? Or 1,020 hours of being in that room. My wife would like to give them an award. So with that, 16 classes, 720 class periods, honorary tech ed. With that, he gets long, frustrating days and short nights. Please come forward, Dylan McLaughlin. I have another award here in my pocket. This award has been put together earlier this year. Found this in a student's locker at one point. I'm not sure why they kept it, but I thought it would make a great award. This is the, not sure again why we kept the Bent Nail Award right here. This was a valued project in someone's locker when I cleaned it out earlier this year. And this goes to Gage Weir. Just a few more. All right. See now my paperwork out of order. This I'm going to pass this photo around. But when you take my class to start with as freshmen, one of the first things we do is we make a name tag and we get you a locker. This is what the front of Dylan's locker looks like with all of his name tags, because if you continuously are in there, then you can just kind of keep that locker. So I'll just pass this around for those who haven't been in there. Okay. This last award that I have tonight, before we get into this other stack, goes to an individual that I think many of the teachers, many of you in the audience will recognize. This is the Thunder and Lightning Award. Now, in the past, I've given out just a Lightning Award, which was representative of hammering, something quickly, something never in the same spot twice. But this one holds a little different meaning, and this award goes to Abby Casper. And she's being recognized for being loud and quick to disappear. Full send or no send, right? To the rest of you, these are blank. So calm down. But some of you are wondering, why is he dressed in such a flashy outfit? I have harassed your sons and daughters for 4 years about their dress, and lately it's been the pants with holes in it. It's been a thing. So for one time, and there's a couple other things we don't like, those shirts with the sleeves, right? With you put your thumbs in. And but just one time for you guys, right? I'm gonna wear a flat bill hat, and I'm gonna go sit in my room on a table, so you can come down there and see it later, okay? You didn't see it, I kind of snuck in, but I even wore tennis shoes for you guys. Wrapped a pair of pants. Now the cat has a little significance because I always talk to the kids kids and say, wow, I'm glad you're alive. It must have been a vicious attack that happened with those pants. But last night, I ran into that cat and it attacked my pants. So, thanks for putting up with me. Congratulations. You guys are great.
Thank you very much, Mr. Otter. Or should I say, wow? I don't know how you follow an act like that. Ms. Stillman is going to come up to the podium now and she's going to try.
Nope, not even gonna try. I was gonna say, I don't know who I have to pay to stop following Mr. Odworth, but we can negotiate terms later because that was your entertainment for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have a little more serious stuff, I guess, but it's fun to have fun as well. All right, so I am here to recognize an individual who has been an active FFA member and officer all throughout their high school career. They have attended numerous leadership conferences and conventions and grown significantly as a leader in the short time that I've known them. They have an extreme passion for agriculture and advocating for the industry. This particular person did everything that I asked of them, and for the most part, they usually never complained, at least not to my face, about it. They stepped up as a leader, they took charge in various situations, and led the FFA chapter by example with their strong work ethic. This individual plans to continue advocating for and educating others about agriculture in their future career as an agriculture instructor, to which I say, best of luck, and remember, all the grief that you caused your ag instructors and FFA advisors will come back around to haunt you. So hopefully, you never gave them any grief and you were perfect angels at every conference and convention that you went to, because it will come back to you. It's my distinct honor and privilege to recognize Amber Gilbertson for the Elk Mound FFA Scholarship as well as the Synergy Scholarship. Good luck and best wishes as you pursue your dreams of becoming an ag educator. I also am going to kind of piggyback off of Mr. Odorf and give you guys a little more background on the Youth Apprenticeship Program. So this was the first year that Elk Mound offered the Youth Apprenticeship Program. We had 3 participants and 2 people that were able to complete it. And I would like to recognize Amber for completing the Level 1 Youth Apprenticeship under the Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resource Animal Pathway. And in order to earn this recognition, she had to complete core as well as safety skills. There's a outlined list of skills under the animal pathway she had to do, as well as 2 semesters of coursework related to the animal pathway and a minimum of 450 work hours. So congratulations, and this will definitely help you in your future endeavors.
Thank you very much, Ms. Stillman. Next, we have the Art Awards, and it is my pleasure to welcome our art instructor, Mr. Eric Lundgren, to the podium.
So first I'd like to give out my award for yearbook participation. It takes a special kind of masochist to want to make a yearbook. I think about when I talk to my homeroom students and my students about how they work through their English classes, and they will complain ad nauseum about how terrible it is they have to write a 2 to 4 page paper, and that they only have 7 days to do it. Now imagine if you have to do a 115-page book, where the expectations of your student body, alumni, faculty, and staff, are pretty high. They don't want a bad yearbook, and if you produce a bad yearbook, you will hear about it. Very, very, very audibly, I guess I would say. You have to have a lot of different skills and juggle a lot of balls to make a yearbook work. You have to be a photographer. You have to be a writer. You have to be well organized. You have to be a desktop publisher. And in order to, be a leader in those positions, you have to have a knowledge base in all 4 of those. And the 2 students that have worked with me for the last 3+ years to produce a quality yearbook every year have been with me all year through this process. Unlike other clubs, it goes year-round, and once we finish a yearbook, we automatically start planning another one. And without the leadership of these 2 students, I don't think we would be able to meet our deadlines and produce the product that we do. So at this time, I'd like to recognize Isabel Hay and Alexis Lee. Next, I'm going to be giving out the Art Award. Much like Mr. Ottorf and a lot of our other teachers, we tend to get a lot of, in our elective classes, we tend to get a lot of students that'll kind of gravitate in our classes. For a lot of us, it's for a lot of the students, I would say, it tends to be that, well, it's required, so I'm going to take Intro to Art. And then slowly, it starts to dwindle down. And usually by their senior year, I'll have a couple students who tend to gravitate towards my class. This year, I had one student in particular who had taken literally every multimedia course that I could offer. And once we went through that, we started to make up independent studies so that he can continue working on his craft and honing his skills. He excelled in every aspect of my multimedia classrooms, showing great skill as a photographer, a desktop publisher, the ability to adapt to new technologies and new processes. He's an independent thinker. He can take a concept and not have to rely on other people to tell him what to do, but have the initiative to learn on his own and inspire others, to lead by example. And later in his senior year, when he decided to take my screen printing class a second time, became a student teacher and was able to help underclassmen and people who are new to the process and not make the process seem so daunting. This year's award for art achievement goes to Marcus Kasakaitis.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lundgren. At this time, I would like to read for you a statement from our National Honor Society advisor, Ms. Heather Currier-Clark. National Honor Society recognizes students who have demonstrated excellence in the area of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. This was quite an amazing year. Thank you to our officers for recognizing and for organizing the importance of our events and running our meetings. And a special thank you to all the seniors. Each one of you exemplifies excellence. We are very proud of you. Please come forward when I call your name to receive your NHS pin. First, Cameron Johnson, NHS President. Next, Max Marquardt, NHS Vice President. Victoria Fassbender, Secretary and Treasurer. Abigail Curry. Ashley Gunderson Morris. Jonathan Kettler. Alexis Lee. Deanna Leon. Danielle Olson. Alana Plosh. Brooke Plosh. Morgan Radke. Paige Romanowski. Kayla Ruppelt. Amanda San. Caitlin Schifro. Sydney Simpson. Quinn Timon. And Colton Ward. Congratulations, NHS students. We are very proud of you. I would like to read for you now a statement from the Society of Women Engineers. The Society of Women Engineers instituted their significant Certificate of Merit program to acquaint students with the Society of Women Engineers and Michigan Technological University. More importantly, we wanted to give exceptional students well-deserved recognition. This year, we were able to acknowledge over 400 remarkable young women across Michigan and Wisconsin. Continue our efforts by presenting certificates to 2 outstanding young women in the fields of mathematics and science. It is my pleasure to present certificates from the Society of Women Engineers tonight to 2 outstanding Elk Mound seniors. First, I would like to congratulate Ms. Danielle Olson. And second, I would like to congratulate Ms. Morgan Radke. All right. Next in the program, we have the Chippewa Valley Dual Credit Awards. I would like to read for you now a statement from Chippewa Valley Technical College. On behalf of Elk Mound High School and its proud partnership with Chippewa Valley Technical College, I would like to recognize the following individuals for their outstanding academic achievements. For the CISA IT Academy, I would like to call forth at this time Mr. Kenneth Shue. For the MEC Machine Tool Academy, please come forward, Mr. Dylan McLaughlin. and for their participation in the Summer CNA Academy. Receiving certificates and pins tonight, Kayla Bridges. Amanda San. And Caitlin Schiffer. For her participation in the Summer EMT Academy, I would also like to recognize Ms. Charlie Woolhouse. At this time, I am also going to recognize students who have completed coursework through Chippewa Valley College while still in Elk Mound High School. At this time, would all students who have taken the Anatomy and Physiology course this year taught by CVTC instructor Julia Brown please stand? All of these wonderful people standing before you took a course with Chippewa Valley Technical College's instructor after our own instructor had to leave us unexpectedly. They suffered through a college class, earning college credit, and at times suffering everything that comes along with college coursework stress. So congratulations to these wonderful people standing for all of their hard work through Chippewa Valley Technical College while still at Elk Mound High School. The next group of certificates I'm going to read come from coursework through Chippewa Valley Technical College other than the Anatomy and Physiology course I have just mentioned. Please come forward, students, when I call your name to receive your significant certificate of enrollment. Nathaniel Beekle. Hannah Karen. I also have Brianna Christensen and Jack Emberson, but I do not believe they are able to join us tonight. Victoria Fassbender. Matthew Gillespie. Cameron Johnson. Ethan Canta. Jonathan Kettler. Tujer Andy Lohr. Max Marquardt. Dylan McLaughlin. Brooke Plosh. Brady Redwine. Brady Rosenthal. Kayla Ruppelt. Jade Saxton Jensen. Noah Charlal. Carter Scholze. Jocelyn Sorensen. Taylor Thompson. Chai Vang. Andrew Williams. Next in our program, we have the CVTC Excellence Scholarship. It is also my pleasure to welcome to the podium at this time Ms. Crow to present that on behalf of Chippewa Valley Technical College.
Good evening, my name is Alicia Crow and I'm the Executive Director of Institutional Advancement at CVTC. That's a fancy title for I run our college foundation. I'm here tonight to present a scholarship, but I first must do something else, and that is congratulate the entire senior class and give you a word of advice. You're going to get lots of words of advice this next week, probably as you go through parties, and you're going to get cards that tell you how to live your life and what to do. I want to talk to you about other people's money. Now, under normal circumstances, it is neither acceptable nor legal to spend other people's money. But in the case of scholarships, it's always okay and it's highly encouraged. And as you'll see here tonight, it's not just me presenting scholarships, but many other folks as well. And for those of you who've never applied for a scholarship but are headed off to college, I encourage you to start. Every year in our nation, there are many, many scholarships that go unawarded because students simply do not apply. So moms and dads in the audience, be on your kids' case. Younger brothers and sisters in the audience, hear me out for when you head off to college. And all of you sitting up here today, apply, apply, apply. I tell you what, the average scholarship at CVTC is worth $500. It takes you less than 30 minutes to fill out our scholarship application, which applies you to over 300 scholarships. Many other colleges are the same. If you get 2 scholarships, that's $1,000 an hour. Never in your life or mine will we see a job that pays you $1,000 an hour. So apply, apply, apply. Okay, there's my words of advice. I'm done preaching at you now. At this time, I'd like to recognize Mr. Dylan McLaughlin for receiving the CVTC Excellence Scholarship.
Thank you very much, Ms. Crow, and congratulations, Dylan. On behalf of Ms. George, our Student Council Advisor, it is my pleasure to convey 2 awards this evening. These awards go to 2 outstanding individuals who have given their time, talent, and effort to Elk Mound High School. We will start with the Elk Mound High School Faithful Leadership Award. For your contributions as a faithful 4-year class officer to Elk Mound High School and the class of 2019, through your leadership by example and willingness to go the extra mile. Heartfelt congratulations and sincere thanks goes to Ms. Kayla Ruppelt. And the Elk Mound High School Outstanding Leadership Award for your contributions to the class of 2019 and Elk Mound High School as senior class president, and for your leadership by example, willingness to serve and lead, and maintaining a high level of excellence in all that you do. Sincere thanks, heartfelt congratulations, Ms. Paige Romanowski. It is also my pleasure tonight to convey our Optimist Awards. I would like to read for you now the Optimist Creed, which is recited at the start of each Optimist meeting. Promise yourself to be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind, to talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person you meet, to make all your friends feel that there is something in them, to look at the sunny side of everything and make your optimism come true, to think only of the best, to work only for the best, and to expect only the best, to be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are about your own, to forget the mistakes of the past and to press on to greater achievements of the future, to wear a cheerful countenance at all times and give every living creature you meet a smile, to give so much time to the improvement of yourself that you have no time to criticize others, to be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Optimist Creed, and it is my pleasure to recognize 4 outstanding Elk Mound seniors who are nominated as Optimists of the Month. Please come forward when I read your name to receive your recognition for your optimism, positive attitude, and overall good character. First, Mr. Jonathan Kettler. Also, receiving a certificate this evening, Ms. Audrey Westcott. Also receiving a certificate this evening, Mr. Hunter Lemler. And our final Optimist of the Month also happens to be receiving the Menominee Optimist Club Scholarship in the amount of $500 to pursue education at the post-secondary level. Congratulations, Ms. Danielle Olson. I would also like to read for you now the 4-way test as read before the start of every Rotary Club meeting. The 4-way test of the things we think, say, or do is a test used by Rotarians worldwide as a moral code for personal and business relationships. The test can be applied to almost any aspect of life. Number 1, is it the truth? Number 2, is it fair to all concerned? Number 3, will it build goodwill and better friendships? And number 4, will it be beneficial to all concerned? This year, Elk Mound High School is proud to recognize a young lady who embodies the daily activist, straightforward, sincere application of all 4 aspects of the 4-way test. It is my pleasure to present this year's certificate of recognition to our Rotarian, Miss Alexis Lee. We have come to the point in our program where we are going to present our Scholar Athlete Awards. At this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Liu to the podium to present our E-Club scholarships.
Good evening. First of all, I just want to thank everybody. Especially want to thank these wonderful kids here. It's been a great 4 years. It's going to be sad to see them all go. Hopefully they'll come back and visit a little bit. But E-Club, if people don't know what E-Club is for varsity athletic letter winners. And what E-Club does, our big thing is we do all the homecoming activities, all the shirts that you see that are sold for homecoming. We raise money, and the dance, all those things. We put that together. Then at Christmas time, we make a wonderful trip over to Menominee. We sponsor a few families during Christmas here in Elk Mound, just to make it a little bit brighter. And there's so many times I meet these families, and they're just tears. And to see these young men and women that go with us, shopping and having all this fun, it's really special to see that, not only on the field or on the court, but to see them do those things, the great things for our community. At this time, I want to announce our 4 officers. Our president this year was Morgan Radke. Our vice president was Abby Curry. Our treasurer was Sydney Simpson. And our secretary is Brooke Plosh. If you guys could just please stand at this time. Thank you. They do a lot of things for us. So you can stay standing. And with the rest of the E-Club, if you're an E-Club member, would you please stand? Let's give them a big hand. You guys can be seated. Thank you. Every year, the E-Club gives 3 to 4 scholarships depending on available funds. Athletes will write essay, and there's other criteria. And this year, we've given 4 of them. They range in different dollar amounts. And we'd like to recognize 4 people at this time. First one is Miss Abby Curry. Our second one is Mr. Colton Ward. Our next one is Mr. Marcus Kimblom. And our final one is Ms. Morgan Radke. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much, Mr. Liu. Next in our program this evening, we have the Booster Club Scholarships. It is my pleasure to welcome Ms. Cedarblade up to the microphone at this time to present those awards.
Hello. Over the last 4 years, the Booster Club has raised over $60,000, which we've given directly back to our student athletes. And we've done this from a number of different ways. Every fall and every spring we hold craft sales, and we also are in charge of the concession stand for basketball during the basketball season. So that's a lot of money, and we could not do that without the assistance of our wonderful student athletes, their parents, and their coaches. This year, on behalf of the Elk Mound Booster Club, we would like to give 2 scholarships to the student athletes, and they are Abigail Curry and Morgan Radke.
Thank you very much, Ms. Cedarblade. Next in our program, we have the WFCA Scholarship. The Wisconsin Football Coaches Association is proud to provide $1,000 scholarships to senior boys and girls that are actively involved in their local football program. These students are nominated by a member of the WFCA. In addition to being recognized at the annual awards banquet during the WFCA Spring Clinic, tonight a scholarship certificate of recognition is also presented to our 2019 recipient. Congratulations, Brett Liu. Next in our program, I'm going to call upon our principal, Mr. Kling, to present the WIAA Scholar Athlete and Dunn St. Croix Athlete of the Year Awards.
Thank you, Mr. Goodrich. The Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association is the governing body of all sports for secondary schools in our state. Tonight, medallions will be presented to the female and male student athletes with the highest combination of grade point average and athletic success from the class of 2019. These two students have also been selected to represent Elk Mound High School as the Dunn St. Croix Athletes of the Year. The student athletes from Elk Mound High School that are being recognized this evening are Morgan Radke and Brett Wu.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kling. Next in the program, our Military Service Awards. At this time, I would ask the members of the class of 2019 who intend to enter military service and serve proudly to stand. This evening for their proud answer of the call. Ms. Abby Casper and Matthew Gillespie, please come forward. Next in the program, we have the St. Joseph's Confraternity Scholarship. It is my pleasure to welcome Ms. Ann Hoffman to the microphone at this time.
Good evening. I am here to recognize 4 of the seniors who attend St. Joseph's Catholic Church and to award 2 of them with scholarships. At this time, I would ask that Kenny Shu, Noah Charlo, Alyssa Lauer, and Mary Tamke to please come forward. So the parish has a little bit of thank you for each one of you for attending and being good, responsible citizens. And Alyssa, Mary, oh, don't leave yet. I needed to find my stout bag to carry these all here. So Kenny and Noah. Okay? Just the last little bit is the scholarships, which you don't want to run out on, as was very much indicated. And Alyssa and Mary have both applied for scholarships. And so we're very happy to encourage them to continue on in their education. So Melissa and Mary, congratulations. Kenny and Noah, congratulations for your endeavors as well. So, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Hoffman. Next in our program, the Eau Claire Energy Co-op Scholarship, and it is my pleasure to welcome Ms. Anibus to the microphone to present that.
Good evening. Congratulations, graduates. It's always fun to graduate, no matter what you're graduating from. And congratulations to staff and parents. I'm Judy Anibus, and I sit on the board of directors for Eau Claire Energy Cooperative. I realize we're in Dunn County, and so Eau Claire Energy Cooperative lines, electric lines, actually go into Dunn County about a mile in, mainly in the town of Springbrook, where I actually live. And so the 11,000 members and staff of Eau Claire Energy Cooperative and board of directors give out 10 different schools apply for scholarships. And so Elk Mound High School student Theodore Paul is going to receive a $750 scholarship from Eau Claire Energy Cooperative. Theodore? And I have to say, several people applied for it, so apply, and hopefully sooner or later you get at least one. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Anibas. Next in the program, the Dunn Energy Cooperative Scholarship, and it is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Jensen to the microphone.
Good evening, and I'd like to congratulate all of you. Pretty impressive seeing how well so many of you have done. I'm quite impressed. I'm on the board too of Dunn Energy Cooperative, and so I'm here representing the co-op. And at Dunn Energy Cooperative, we are again excited to award 15 $1,000 scholarships throughout the Dunn Energy region, of which Elkhorn is part of, to local youth whose parents are members of the cooperative. The quality of the applicants was very impressive this year. They each display a level of community involvement and achievement it takes to be a success in life. Our mission at Dunn Energy Cooperative is to make a difference, one member at a time. We hope the scholarships make a difference in the lives of the recipients, and we challenge them to continue making a difference throughout their lives. On behalf of all the members of Dunn Energy, I'm honored to present 3 $1,000 scholarships to, and you can all stand up, to Alyssa Lauer, Paige Romanowski, and Dylan McLaughlin, and then come up here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jensen. It is my pleasure to welcome to the microphone at this time Ms. McIntyre to present the Charter Bank Scholarship.
Short. Hello, I am Lisa McIntyre, and I'm with the Art and Scholarship Committee at Charter Bank. I am proud to be here tonight to award one of our 13 $1,000 scholarships to an Elk Mound High School student. Charter Bank scholarships are available for application to customers of Charter Bank and are renewable for 3 more of the student's post-high school education, for a total of $4,000. I am pleased to present this $1,000 scholarship to Danielle Olson.
Thank you very much, Ms. McIntyre. Next in our program, we have the Bremer Bank Scholarships, and it is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Geising forward at this time. And since it looks like he is unable to join us this evening, I am happy to announce that I have 2 $500 recipients of the Bremer Bank Scholarship. Please stand and be recognized at this time. 1, Miss Elena Lesmeister. Please stand. And 2, Mr. Chai Vang. Congratulations. Next, we have the Independence State Bank Scholarship, and it is my pleasure to welcome Ms. Tworick to the microphone to present that.
Hello and congratulations, everyone. On behalf of Independence State Bank, it is my pleasure to award a $500 education scholarship to Mr. Brett Liu.
Thank you very much, Ms. Tworick. Next in our program, the West Wisconsin Credit Union Scholarship. It is my pleasure to welcome Ms. Friedland forth at this time to present that.
Good evening and congratulations to all the 2019 seniors. I wish you the best and keep working hard. Wisconsin Credit Union, a financial cooperative serving over 95,000 member owners, is proud to award 12 $1,000 scholarships for the 2018-19 academic school year. Over the past 23 years, Wisconsin Credit Union has given over $284,000 in scholarship awards to area students. Our goal is to award one scholarship for each of our office community areas to a graduating high school senior. Recipients were selected by a panel of Wisconsin Credit Union volunteers and staff based on a variety of criteria, including community and school involvement, academic progress, financial need, career plans, and goals. Wisconsin Credit Union is proud to present this year's scholarship award to Morgan Radke.
Thank you very much, Ms. Friedland. It is my pleasure to welcome to the microphone at this time Mr. Shu to present the Durand American Legion Scholarship.
Yes, I belong to the American Legion in Durand, Wisconsin, Post 181. Each year we take and give away 3 scholarships for $500. To qualify, you have to have a member, as a family member in the American Legion, and write an essay about the American Legion. This year, one of the awards went to Kenneth Shu.
Thank you, Mr. Shu, and congratulations, Kenny. Next in our program, we have the Elk Mound Lions Club Scholarship. It is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Brockmeyer to the microphone at this time to present this award.
Congratulations to all of you graduates. What a great time it is, huh? On behalf of the Elk Mound Area Lions Club, it is my privilege to present 2 scholarships on behalf of the club, Kayla Bridges and Abigail Curry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next in our program, the Dunn County HCE Scholarship, and it is my pleasure to welcome Ms. Werner to the microphone to present that for us.
Good evening, congratulations graduates. I'm Rosalie Werner representing the Dunn County Association for Home Community Education, and we're presenting a $500 scholarship today to Kayla Bridges.
Thank you very much, Ms. Werner. I would also like to welcome Mr. Lightfield to the microphone at this time to present the Menominee Lions Club Scholarship.
Good evening and congratulations. The Menominee Lions Club has awarded 2 scholarships to 2 Elk Mound seniors, well-deserving. Winners are Morgan Radke and Victoria Fassbender.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lightfield. Next in our program, the West Wisconsin Telecom Scholarship, and it is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Randy Simpson to the microphone to present this award.
24/7 in West Wisconsin Telecom are proud to be a part of this award ceremony because we believe in investing in the next generation of leaders. We are very fortunate to be able to continue and contribute to your continued success. Dr. Seuss once said, "You are off to great places. Today is your day." Today we are pleased to present 8 $500 scholarships to Elkbound graduates. So please come up when I call your name. Brady Rosenthal. Hannah Simpson. Hunter Lemler. Jocelyn Sorensen. Marcus Kinbone. Morgan Radke. Pedro Manowski. And Quinn Timon.
Thank you very much, Mr. Simpson. Next in the program, we have the Eau Claire Rod and Gun Club Scholarship. The Eau Claire Rod and Gun Club is awarding a $500 scholarship tonight to a participant in the club's youth program. This scholarship is given to a deserving individual who will pursue coursework in agriculture, forestry, or environmental studies. Tonight, the Eau Claire Rod and Gun Club proudly recognizes the 2019 Elk Mound High School Scholarship recipient, Mr. Bryce Maves. Next in the program, we have the Oak Park Place Scholarship. Oak Park Place is a family of senior living communities with a great big heart, a welcoming smile, and a single purpose. We exist to help you write the very best next chapter of your life. Tonight, Elk Mound High School is proud to recognize a 2019 recipient of the Oak Park Place Administration Freshman Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Congratulations, Mr. Ryan Zerbakken. Next on the program, we have the Mayo Clinic Scholarship. The Mayo Clinic provides scholarships to children of employees for partial tuition in their pursuit of post-secondary education. Tonight, Elk Mound High School is proud to recognize the following individuals who are going to receive a Mayo Clinic Dependent Scholarship. First, Victoria Fassbender, who will be pursuing a degree at the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. Also receiving a scholarship this evening, Mr. Theodore Paul, who will be pursuing a degree at the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. And also receiving a scholarship this evening for post-secondary education. Congratulations, Mr. Andrew Williams. Next in our program, ladies and gentlemen, the Local 434 Scholarship. The United Association of Journeymen and Apprentices of the Plumbing and Pipe Fitting Industry of the United States and Canada, the parent union of the Local 434 in the central and western Wisconsin area, has had a long and proud history that goes back more than 100 years. Tonight, Elk Mound High School is proud to recognize a 2019 recipient of the Local 434 Scholarship in the amount of $500. Congratulations, Mr. Jonathan Kettler. It is also my pleasure tonight to convey the Mega Co-op Scholarship. The Mega Co-op Scholarship Program may award up to 10 $500 scholarships annually to eligible Mega Co-op team members, Mega Co-op members, or their dependent children who are pursuing a post-secondary degree. The program is funded through the generosity of Mega Co-op and is subject to review each year. It is my pleasure to also award tonight a $500 Mega Co-op Scholarship to Mr. Jonathan Kettler. Perhaps you're noticing a theme. I just wanted to make him sweat for a while. Next in the program, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Elk Mound Staff Scholarship. The staff of Elk Mound School District have chosen to honor a graduate of the class of 2019 with a $500 scholarship. Tonight's student has given a significant amount of time and energy to make our school and community a better place. Upon graduation, she joins several of her classmates in the pursuit of a career in education. It is my pleasure to award the 2019 Elk Mound Staff Scholarship to Miss Deanna Leon. Next in the program, ladies and gentlemen, is the Anne Marie Scholarship. The Anne Marie Foundation would like to provide a scholarship to a graduating senior from Elk Mound School District. This year, the scholarship, in the amount of $2,000, is being awarded to a student who intends to further their education after graduation. The recipient, chosen by the Elk Mound Scholarship Selection Committee, has proven academic achievement, demonstrated leadership qualities, and has invested their time in volunteer efforts and/or community involvement. This scholarship will be given in one installment after successful completion of the student's first semester of full-time enrollment at her respective college. On behalf of the Anne Marie Foundation, please join me in congratulating this year's scholarship winner, Miss Charlie Woolhouse. The Wisconsin Higher Educational Arts Board, HEAB Scholarship, is something that is awarded every year to the top student in a graduating class. This student after receiving his valedictorian medallion tonight, will also go on to further his education in a university within Wisconsin. It is my pleasure to award this year's Academic Excellence Scholar Certificate to our valedictorian, Mr. Cameron Johnson. It is also my pleasure tonight, on behalf of the Higher Educational Arts Board, to award our Technical Excellence Scholar. The Technical Excellence Scholar Certificate goes to an outstanding individual in technology, one who has completed training at the technical college and continues that following graduation. This year's Technical Excellence Scholar is Mr. Dylan McLaughlin. Next in the program, we have our music awards. If any of you happened to be in the gym a week ago, you may have been treated to some outstanding music, and you also learned of some of the following musical awards. Students, please stand when I call your name. Receiving the John Philip Sousa Band Award, Miss Audrey Westcott. Receiving the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award, Michael Bartholomew. Receiving the Semper Fidelis Music Award, Miss Abby Casper. Receiving the National Choral Award, Miss Audrey Westcott. And receiving the Fred Waring Director's Award for Chorus, Miss Shua Lore. On behalf of the Elk Mound Music Program, it is also my pleasure to recognize the following students who have earned scholarships in the amount of $100 to attend, after graduation, post-secondary institutions. Please rise when I call your name. Mr. Tyler Bauer. Nathaniel Beekle. Sienna Leon. Theodore Paul. Kayla Ruppelt. Audrey Westcott. Slater Pavelski. Dakota Potter. Jonathan Kettler. Also receiving scholarships but unable to be with us this evening, Michael Bartholomew, Jacqueline Williams, and Shua Lore. Congratulations, students. Next in the program, ladies and gentlemen, we have the college and university scholarships. This list is by no means comprehensive, but when asked, students did share with me some of their outstanding achievements that have been recognized at the post-secondary level. From the University of Minnesota Duluth, receiving the UMD scholarship in the amount of $3,584, congratulations, Ms. Quinn Timon. Also from the University of Minnesota Duluth, the UMD scholarship in the amount of $4,000 and the John and Carol Lilliquist scholarship in the amount of $48,000. Congratulations, Ms. Amanda San. From Evangel University, receiving the Fine Arts Talent Scholarship in the amount of $12,000, distributed over 4 years, and also receiving the Distinction Award in the amount of $44,000 over 4 years. Congratulations, Mr. Brady Rosenthal. From Michigan Technological University, receiving an MTU Academic Scholarship covering partial tuition and an Athletic Scholarship covering partial tuition. Congratulations, Ms. Morgan Radke. From North Dakota State University, receiving an NDSU scholarship covering partial tuition. Congratulations, Miss Alexis Lee. From the University of Wisconsin, River Falls, receiving an Academic Achievement Award in the amount of $1,000. Congratulations, Miss Amber Gilbertson. From the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point, receiving the Pointer Payback Scholarship in the amount of $2,000. Congratulations, Miss Victoria Fassbender. From the University of Wisconsin-Stout, receiving the Polytechnic Scholarship in the renewable amount of $2,000. Congratulations, Miss Hannah Karen. Also, from the University of Wisconsin-Stout, receiving a scholarship package in the amount of $8,000 for multiple scholarships. Congratulations, Mr. Andrew Williams. From Viterbo University, receiving the President's Scholarship in the amount of $12,000 annually, and also receiving the Nightingale Nursing Scholarship in the amount of $2,000. Congratulations, Ms. Caitlin Schickel. From Winona State University, receiving the Winona State University Academic Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Congratulations, Paige Romanowski. Also, from Winona State University, receiving the Winona Foundation Scholarship in the amount of $4,000 annually for the pursuit of higher education at Winona State. Congratulations, Danielle Olson. And from St. Norbert College, the John F. Kennedy Scholarship in the amount of $56,000 over 4 years goes to Ms. Kayla Ruppelt. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to a very special part in the evening where we are going to give out our memorial scholarships. We lose the ones we love, whether to illness, tragic accidents, or the inevitable march of time. The wonderful young men and women sitting up on the stage tonight know this feeling all too well, as they suffered the sting of a tragic loss in 6th grade. One of their beloved classmates, though not with us tonight physically, is very much with us in spirit, as are all of the wonderful people who are about to be recognized through our memorial scholarships. First, in the memorial scholarship part of the evening, we present the Aaron Anderson Memorial Scholarship. It is my pleasure to welcome members of Aaron's family to the microphone at this time.
First of all, we want to wish all of the class of 2019 the very best on all your future endeavors. The scholarship we are presenting tonight is in memory of our son, Aaron Anderson, who was a graduate of the Elk Mound class of 2004. He worked at Menards in the electrical department, putting himself through school and helping his father and I on our dairy farm as well. He was a student at the Chippewa Valley Technical College in the marketing program. His life was cut short by a fatal automobile accident in March of 2005. He was 19. Always an inquisitive child, he liked to know how things worked. He wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty and was a hands-on kind of person. He worked hard and he gave his all to everything that he attempted, having fun along the way. A lot of fun. Problem solving and creating and inventing were just some of his gifts. Some of you may have seen his creativity in the hallway. He created the design for the 2004 class photo frame. I believe it is probably the first one in the school that had diamond plate in it. He participated in Odyssey of the Mind for several years when he was younger through the Gifted and Talented program at the elementary school. He was very active in his youth program at Beagle Creek Lutheran Church through his junior high and high school years. Aaron had a kind heart, and he accepted people for who they were, which is why he had a lot of friends and was very well liked by everyone. He loved helping people and was always lending a hand, which is why people sought him out at work to help them with their lighting and electrical issues at Menards. You could always find Aaron helping his family members and the IT department at school with their computers, and helping friends with their wiring their radios, speakers, and working on their cars, if he wasn't too busy mudbogging. He had other interests as well. He loved snowboarding and skiing, driving tractor, and inventing new lawn and garden equipment. Our son Aaron was a 6'4" bundle of energy. He had light brown hair, sparkling brown eyes, and an infectious smile. He was our gentle giant. A young man very devoted to his family, spending most of his time with his brother Alex, his dad, and myself. We are especially proud and honored this evening to give this $300 scholarship award in memory of our son Aaron to Chai Vane.
Thank you very much, Wayne and Sue, and congratulations, Chai. Next in our program, we have the Clarence and Isabel Berger Family Scholarship, and it is my great pleasure to welcome to the microphone at this time members of the Berger family.
Hi, I'm Mary Boards, Abby's grandmother, and this is Stacy Casper, my daughter. We just want to talk a little bit about the history of our family's scholarship here. Clarence and Isabel Berger were longtime members of the Elk Mound community. Between the years of 1964 and 1986, all 7 of us, my siblings, graduated from Elk Mound High School. Over the years, 11 grandchildren attended school for part of their primary education, with 5 of them graduating from the Elk Mound School District. And this year, the 2nd great-grandchild is graduating. Several years ago, our family decided to establish a scholarship for graduating seniors at Elk Mound High School who demonstrated the values that our parents instilled in the 17 of us. Values like hard work, moral characters, service to our school, church, and communities, which are all considered vital in making a successful individual and a successful community. This year, we are fortunate to be able to offer 2 $500 scholarships. Over the last 13 years, I have enjoyed watching all of you grow into young adults, from the Christmas programs to Grandparents' Day, from the track meets to powerlifting. I have watched you gain many of the same skills and values needed to succeed.
As a part of the application process, students were asked to write a response to 2 of 4 essay questions. The school scholarship committee reviews all applications and essays, conducts personal interviews with applicants, and chooses this year's recipients. Although Abby, we would have loved for her to be able to apply for this, her education is going to be paid for, but we would like to have her come up here and help present the 2 scholarships. The first recipient has been very involved, not only in school activities, but also in the community. She feels that to become a successful adult, you need some kind of education, have love for yourself and others, find a career you want to pursue, and always see the bright side of things. She plans to pursue a career as a teacher. We are honored to present this year's scholarship to Kayla Rubel. The second recipient believes that hard work and determination are two qualities that are crucial for success. She learned firsthand the value of hard work by becoming a pilot at the age of 17 while maintaining a 4.0 GPA and having a job at Gertrude. She plans to attend Winona State University to pursue a career in nursing. We are honored to present this year's scholarship to Danielle Olson.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Bortz. Thank you very much, Mrs. Casper. Thank you very much, Abby. Next in the program, we have the Cammie B. Johnson Scholarship. It is my pleasure to welcome Ms. Phillips to the microphone at this time.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Samantha Phillips. I'm here tonight representing the Community Foundation of Dunn County. So we manage a variety of charitable funds for businesses and families in the area, including scholarship funds, which are often established in memory of a loved one. Memorial scholarships are tough, and so I commend family members who can be here, standing here before you all to share their loved one's story. It's not easy, and so I do it as my job, but I carry these individual stories with me. And it's important, and I think even though it gets to be close to the end of these award nights, I thank you all for sitting and listening here, helping us share this person's story. Cammie Bertina Johnson was born on December 17, 1986. When she was 10 years old, she was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. As a child, Cammie danced like no one was watching, played in the flowers in the family garden, was silly and headstrong. For 10 years, Cammie attended the American Diabetes Association Camp Sue as a camper, kitchen staff, and then eventually counselor. She spent many summers making and eating mountains of peanut butter sandwiches, teaching kids about diabetes and how they were no different from anyone else. She had the unique ability to comfort first-time campers by encouraging them to laugh, smile, and feel safe away from home. Cammie attained her certified nursing assistant designation during her senior year of high school and was enrolled in the nursing program at Northwest Technical College in East Grand Forks, Minnesota. She aspired to work as a pediatric nurse to help others. She worked 2 jobs and was about to start the 3rd when Cammie's dreams were tragically cut short. She passed away due to complications of diabetes in 2007, 5 days before her 21st birthday. Cammie's family came to the Community Foundation to set up a fund in her name. Over the last 10 years, Mark and Robin Johnson of Menominee have raised nearly $250,000 to support programs to ensure diabetic youth and adults can experience productive and successful lives in Cammie's name. Tonight, I'm here to present an academic scholarship of $1,000 to one Elk Mound student who plans to pursue a degree in the medical field. On behalf of Mark and Robin Johnson, I'm pleased to present this year's Cammie Johnson Memorial Scholarship to Kayla Bridges. Luke Miller was going to be here tonight to help present his dad's scholarship. He was unable to make it, so I'm happy to be here on behalf of the family. So each time we establish a new fund at the foundation, it's part of our job and has been our honor and privilege to find out what this fund's story is. We want to understand the background and the intentions of the donation, to share in the emotions behind it and the passion, the joy, and often the heartache. But most importantly, we're trying to find the hope that through this process of charitable giving, through the process of awarding a scholarship, we're making a difference in someone's life. We're helping the youth of the community, full of potential, to meet your dreams while memorializing the life of a loved one. Scott Miller was a loving son, husband, father, brother, and grandfather who fully enjoyed and embraced the family life. Scott graduated from Elk Mound in 1980 and went on to graduate from UW-Eau Claire with a physical education degree in 1985. He was a multiple sport athlete in high school. I actually saw his picture out in the Hall of Fame. I stopped for a moment to read the plaque. He went on to become a coach and mentor to many in the area, including coaching his children's Little League teams. He was beyond proud of his 4 children and took the most joy out of watching them grow and play sports in his footsteps. He loved to travel, and he and his wife, Bobby Jo, enjoyed many wonderful trips together. Everywhere that Scott went, his humor and spirit brought warmth and joy. Scott was a proud business owner of Fleet Feet in Menominee for 21 years and owned the Whitetail Golf Course for 11 years until his unexpected death in a car accident just last year. Thanks to the generosity of their family and friends, Bobby Jo and family came together to establish the Scott Miller Memorial Family Fund to support youth sports programs and initiatives, as well as academic scholarships. This past January, the Millers issued their first grant from the fund, a $2,000 grant to help Elk Mound Wrestling purchase a mat. And throughout the month of May, the family is awarding $1,000 scholarships to graduates from Colfax, Menominee, and Elk Mound in Scott's memory. The scholarship award is available to graduating seniors who most live up to Scott's example of humble leadership, a strong work ethic, and a commitment to the community. And preference is given to students who have experienced coaching youth sports. On behalf of the Miller family, I'm pleased to present the Scott Miller Memorial Scholarship of $1,000 to Ryan Zerbakken.
Thank you very much, Ms. Phillips. I would like to read something for you now about our next scholarship award, the Amanda Newman Memorial Scholarship. Amanda was born on December 17, 1990 in Eau Claire to Thomas and Denise Newman. Amanda graduated in 2009 with honors from Elk Mound High School and was active in the Students Supporting Students, SSS organization, in which she received several awards for her commitment and accomplishments. Amanda was an outstanding athlete at Elk Mound High School. She lettered in volleyball twice and in softball 3 times. She was first team all-conference in both sports as a senior and was selected to represent Elk Mound High School at the Wisconsin Fast Pitch Softball Coaches Association Division III All-Star Game. She was also nominated captain of both sports as a senior, which speaks volumes about the kind of player, teammate, and leader she was. She was a true Mounder who exhibited the best in sportsmanship, teamwork, dedication, and work ethic. Amanda was attending the University of Wisconsin Green Bay, pursuing a career in healthcare after recently obtaining her CNA license. She was looking forward to her education in the health field. Amanda, as those who loved and knew her called her, Marie Newman, died on Sunday, June 27, 2010, from injuries sustained in an auto accident in rural Richland Center, Wisconsin. Though Amanda's life was cut tragically short, her spirit lives on through her friends, her family, and her loved ones. Perhaps you have seen her dad, Tom, smiling back at you when he's been driving the bus. That smile is Amanda's smile. Perhaps you have seen the sense of humor in her teammate and her classmate, Miss Samantha Stelter. Perhaps you have seen her spirit in the way that only you, as treasured classmates, have been able to joke and laugh with one another. That is a spirit that lives on, though she no longer lives with us. Tonight, 2 fellow Mounder athletes are honored with a $1,000 scholarship in Amanda's memory. On behalf of the Newman family and the Newman Scholarship Committee, I am proud to recognize Morgan Radke and Abigail Curry. Next in our program, ladies and gentlemen, the Alicia Wolmer Scholarship. This is an especially difficult scholarship for me because Alicia is one of the first students I met when I arrived at Elk Mound High School 17 years ago. Alicia, or Bish, as those who knew and loved her called her, was a bubbly, dynamic, and energetic young lady. The people who knew Alicia loved Alicia. She was a fierce competitor as an athlete. She was a talented and energetic musician. She was a wonderful forensics student. Anyone who knew Alicia wanted to be by Alicia. One night, Bish decided that she would go to her friend's house to study for an upcoming exam. On her way to that friend's house, an automobile ran a stop sign and collided with her car. A helicopter was summoned, a heartbeat was sustained, but failed on the way to the hospital. And that was my first experience with losing a student at Elk Mound. While incredibly painful, Alicia's not gone. When I look at the beautiful grand piano that you will see on graduation night, that came from her family. Her music lives on. When I look at the smiles on your faces, students, Alicia's not gone. That same wonderful silliness lives on in you that I saw in her. And perhaps the greatest gift that she ever gave me as a counselor and a student is to appreciate each and every day that I get to spend with you wonderful people. It is my pleasure to present tonight's scholarship from Alicia Wolmer's memory in the amount of $1,000 to Miss Hannah Simpson. We've come to the final scholarship of the evening, and that is the Elk Mound Alumni Scholarship. The Elk Mound Alumni Scholarship is given out tonight at the end of a very long and interesting road. This scholarship was started by the Elk Mound High School graduating classes of 1957 and 1958. Scholarship funds have been collected in honor of classmates that have achieved great success in life after high school, formed lasting friendships, and to honor the memory of those who have passed away. Tonight, the Elk Mound Alumni Foundation is proud to honor a student with a $1,000 scholarship who will be attending a 4-year program of study and also awarding a $500 scholarship to a student pursuing a 2-year program of study. The Elk Mound Alumni Foundation is proud to award this year's $1,000 scholarship to Mr. Ethan Canta. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see several gift bags go by this evening. In that bag is the Elk Mound Alumni Sweatshirt that now not only shows off you are an alumni, but taps you for future donation references when you need that. It is also my pleasure to recognize this year's $500 scholarship winner, Miss Alana Plash. This year's selection process was incredibly difficult, and therefore the Alumni Association decided that additional scholarships needed to be distributed. So it is my pleasure to award tonight an additional $1,000 scholarship to Miss Morgan Radke. I would also like to award $500 scholarships tonight to the following individuals. Please come forward when I call your name. Miss Victoria Fassbender. Also receiving a $500 scholarship, Mr. Cameron Johnson. Also receiving a $500 scholarship this evening, Ms. Caitlin Schiffrel. Also receiving a $500 scholarship, Ms. Kayla Ruppelt. Receiving a $500 scholarship this evening, Ms. Ashley Gunderson Morris. And also receiving a $500 scholarship this evening, Ms. Danielle Olson. Ladies and gentlemen, let me extend my sincere and heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you for being here tonight. And students, please know that while certificates may fade, while medals may tarnish, you represent all that is good about Elk Mound. And you are what lives on long after those pieces of paper and medals go away. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to now introduce to you the Elk Mound High School class of 2019.
It's like letting traffic out, just go. Like letting the traffic go. I didn't mean it.